a wedding gift?
An ant farm.
An ant farm?
For a wedding gift. And said, congrats on your new children. I have tried to embrace it and enjoy it. Todd literally, every time we walk in the kitchen, which is where I put it, goes, there's an infestation. And he's not on board with it at all.
Whoever said nerds couldn't find love? For 12 seasons, we watched the quirky, brilliant, and downright awkward characters of The Big Bang Theory stumble their way through dating disasters, unlikely proposals, and some of TV's most unforgettable sitcom romances. Penny and Leonard's roller coaster, Sheldon and Amy's slow burn experiment, Howard and Bernadette's whirlwind, Raj's endless search for the one. We laughed, we cringed, we rooted for them all. But here's the thing. While their on-screen love stories were playing out for millions of fans worldwide, the cast themselves were writing their very own real-life romances behind the scenes. Some fell in love with fellow actors, others with producers or creative partners, and some kept their family lives tucked far away from the spotlight. So, today, we're taking you inside the real lives of the Big Bang Theory cast, revealing the real husbands, wives, fiancés, and partners of the stars you've loved for over a decade. And trust me, a few of these stories will surprise you. Let's begin with Penny, or as millions of fans now Google, Kaley Cuoco fiancé Tom Pelphrey. On screen, Penny's romance with Leonard was iconic. But off-screen, Kaley's journey was full of twists. After her divorce from Carl Cook, Kaley was honest about her feelings. She told Glamour magazine, "I will never get married again." For her, marriage wasn't in the cards, or so she thought. Then came Tom Pelphrey, known for his role in Ozark. The two were introduced by their manager, who clearly had matchmaking skills. The very first time Kaley heard Tom's voice, she turned around and, in her own words, felt like her life was either over or just beginning.
They're crying that when they don't get what they want. You're making sure they make it to the bathroom, or you're cleaning their throw up from whatever.
It was love at first sight, she said. Tom admitted he didn't even realize he was meeting Penny from The Big Bang Theory. But the connection was instant, undeniable, and powerful.
It was like the angels started singing. I was like, hallelujah. It was very magical.
Their romance moved quickly, from gushing interviews to social media declarations, to welcoming a baby, and finally to Kaley saying yes when Tom proposed in August 2024. On Instagram, she shared a photo with her new fiancé, their daughter, and friends, captioning it with words that melted fans' hearts. "There is my heart, and then there is you." And I'm not sure there's a difference. From Penny and Leonard's sitcom romance to Kaley and Tom's real-life fairy tale, fans can't stop celebrating this modern Hollywood love story. Now, Sheldon Cooper may have needed years of relationship agreements, roommate contracts, and scientific precision before finally marrying Amy Farrah Fowler. But Jim Parsons? His real-life story is much simpler and much sweeter. Jim met Todd Spywake way back in November 2002 on a blind date, not set up by algorithms or apps, but by Todd's boss and one of Jim's old classmates. Talk about fate. They fell in love quickly, and while Sheldon was making fans laugh with his stubborn quirks, Jim and Todd were quietly building a life together in New York. Jim has said that every time he feels the crisp, cold New York air in late fall, it reminds him of those early days. The holidays when they spent hours together, falling deeper in love. They kept their relationship private during the early Big Bang years. But in 2017, Jim and Todd finally tied the knot. The timing couldn't have been more poetic. Just days after Sheldon proposed to Amy on the show, Jim Parsons proposed to Todd in real life. And the wedding was described as intimate, beautiful, and unforgettable. Todd also isn't just Jim's partner at home. He's a creative force in his husband's career, serving as executive producer on Young Sheldon and other Parsons-led projects. Together,
It's really a little depressing in that way.
Yeah.
Because you're like, you're working for nothing. You're just killing time, literally.
That is true. In a way,
kind of heartbreaking.
There's a metaphor in there
This child
somewhere.
is a sadistic little thing, isn't it?
It's here.
Here's your box of death. Happy wedding.
Now let's talk about Leonard Hofstadter, the hopeless romantic who spent 12 seasons chasing Penny's heart. In real life, Johnny Galecki couldn't be more different from Leonard when it comes to relationships. Johnny is married to Morgan, and they have 2 children together. But unlike Penny and Leonard's very public on-screen love, Johnny has kept his family life completely private. In fact, he rarely posts anything about his children on social media. And when he does, he always covers their faces to protect their privacy. Fans finally got a peek into Johnny's real life when Architectural Digest featured the stunning Gothic mansion in Nashville that he shares with Morgan. During that interview, he casually revealed that they were married, not with a grand Hollywood wedding announcement, but with quiet simplicity. And for Johnny, moving away from Los Angeles after 30 years was another chapter in building a family-focused life. "I never felt like much of an Angelino," he admitted. Now with Morgan and their children, he's found a place that feels like home. Howard Wolowitz was all about cheesy pickup lines and over-the-top romance, at least until Bernadette finally set him straight. Simon Helberg's real love life, though, has been steady and grounded from the start. Simon married actress, writer, and director Jocelyn Town in July 2007, just months before The Big Bang Theory premiered. They grew together through the whirlwind of fame, raising 2 children while also collaborating creatively. Jocelyn made her directorial debut with I Am I, with Simon acting in the film. Later, they co-directed We'll Never Have Paris, with Simon starring once again. For Simon, working with Jocelyn wasn't just professional, it was personal pride. "I was so proud to watch her do this," he said in interviews. After more than a decade of marriage, 2 kids, countless projects, and one of the most popular sitcoms ever, playing himself as Sheldon's on-again, off-again nemesis. Outside the show, Will has been married to Ann Wheaton since 1999. Beachy often calls her "my favorite human" on social media, sharing photos from hockey games, comedy shows, and simple date nights. For over 2 decades, Will and Ann have built a family together, and their relationship remains one of the most heartwarming in the extended Big Bang Theory family. And finally, let's talk about Laura Spencer, who played Dr. Emily Sweeney, Raj's girlfriend in later seasons. In real life, Laura is far more private than most of her co-stars. But in 2019, she shared a post online with just 3 words: "I married him." Simple, sweet, and perfect. So there you have it, the real-life partners of the Big Bang Theory cast. Now it's your turn. Which of these real-life love stories surprised you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the Hollywood Daily for more updates.